Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami seems to have set his teeth on edge ever since he gave his submission about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that Abubakar Malami had disclosed that talking that it's too early to talk about pardoning Kanu because the Biafra activist is still in court, standing trial for treasonable felony and other charges. And right now we have what a former Senate president have to say about Malami and his position in Buhari's administration. We are going to be looking at that in a jiffy and also consider some other responses from Nigerians. But before we give you full details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. A former Senate president, Adolphus Nwabara, has demanded that President Muhammadu Buhari should sack the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. According to Nwabara, Malami is an embarrassment to the administration of President Buhari and doesn't deserve to hold the position. Nwabara spoke against the backdrop of a recent submission by Malami that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be pardoned when he hasn't been convicted by a competent court of law. Malami stated on Wednesday that it is too early to talk about pardoning Kanu because the IPOB leader is still in court standing trial for treasonable felony and act of terrorism charges. It has been reported that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing an amended 7-count charge bordering on treasonable felony and other charges which was brought against him by the federal government after he was extraordinarily rendered back to Nigeria in the month of June this year. However, the former Senate president, in his reaction, said Malami is speaking with arrogance, ignorant, and arrogating powers that don't belong to himself. He argued that left to him, Malami would have been shown the exit door and therefore call on President Buhari to sack the AGF from his cabinet. According to him, on Thursday, he said Malami is the most confused, if not the most unlearned Attorney General of the Federation that Nigeria has ever had. That's a serious one. He has embarrassed this government enough that if Mr. President were not distracted, the likes of Malami wouldn't be in his cabinet. Mr. President is focused on so many things, but time has come for him to address the issue of Malami. What has he not done to embarrass this government? The other time he was proposing a state of emergency in Anambra State outside the knowledge of Mr. President. In civilized claims, Malami would have been asked to take the back seat. If I were the president, I wouldn't have the likes of Malami in my cabinet. Senator Nwabara accused the AGF through Minister of attempting to twist the words of Mr. President, who has promised a delegation of Igbo leaders who visited him in Aso Rock that he would consider their difficult request for the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to be set free. Man, no time. They are blasting this guy up, down, front, center over his stand on the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, it's important that people spend time to look at, the Constitution and what is provided for there in respect to multiple cases or in respect to issues that, comes up like this. Not to be in a haste, to make responses, because that will go to tell the people the extent of your knowledge in your capacity. You understand? And as Attorney General of the Federation, there have been multiple issues like this that people have been bringing up against him, and they keep saying that he has failed in his responsibility. And the latest is this issue, his response to the issue of the president. And when he was asked, let me just give you a little thing about what he said. He said that pardon is a function of conviction in the Nigerian context. And as far as I know, Nnamdi Kanu has not been convicted yet, so the idea of pardoning him is premature against the backdrop that the trials associated with him have not been concluded. But one thing I can tell you is that he is standing trials, and the trial continue as at today. I'm not ruling out any possibility, but the out of court or political solution is not immediately on the table. And when this issue came up, lawyers had already debated on it about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Does the president have an express, and does he have the capacity to do this? Unfortunately, in the Constitution, the president actually have the power to call off cases like this. And let me just go down to the Constitution. Let's read this out. Now, according to section 174 of the Constitution, and I quote, it says that the Attorney General of Nigeria shall have power to discontinue any criminal proceeding instituted by him. And it was instituted, the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually instituted by the federal government via the office of the Attorney General of the Federation. Okay, he went further to say that the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu lies with the executive, not the judicial. So it's already there that the Attorney General of the Federation have that exclusive right to discontinue with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has the exclusive right to discontinue with it and possibly set him free. But it's quite shocking that Malami kind of was dilly-dallying in his response and was talking about that he must first be convicted before they can release him and all of that. That's why you see people reacting the way they are reacting, because it is expected that in the capacity of Attorney General of the Federation, everything about the Constitution should be in his fingertip, and he should be giving the right info as at when due, not to galvanizing, moving from one point to the other and all of that. And this issue of him being sacked from that office has been repeatedly mentioned, but I know it's not going to be possible because according to Grapevine, some people say it's actually true. He had been the counsel, the legal counsel to Muhammadu Buhari from inception when he started the process of getting presidential position and all of that. But whatever, let's sit back to see what the presidency will do. Some people are saying that by next week, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released from DSS detention. Let's sit back to see if that will be possible. I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section.